Hello guys, and welcome to our new shipment dashboard demonstration. In this video, we will show you the power of this tool that can transform the way you analyze and filter your shipment data. So let's get started. So once you open the shipment dashboard, you will see that it has some instructions. Okay, these are very important follow because they will tell you exactly what columns to use in Magaya on your shipment list in order to download the data and process it through the dashboard. Okay, that dashboard is a macro enabled workbook, which means that as soon as you paste the data and run the macro, it will process all that data and create and update the filters and dashboard data for you. All right. So this is how it's done. Pretty much follow these instructions on how to set up the columns in this specific order in your Magaya, then save a view with those columns and the date range, of course, and then download the data and then follow the instructions on the menu tab right here. Okay, so it's pretty easy. So you go to Magaya, you set up the columns, so actions, choose columns in exactly that order that I'm adding that in that instructions tab. So this is the order. Then I save this as a view, and also I selected for this demonstration last year to date. That is important because there are some charts that are comparing historic data. So then you export the shipment list, CSV, HTML, or Excel. So you select a destination folder and you rename the file. In my case, I'll use XLS, Excel. I will just overwrite that file right there, save it, export it. It's about 500 records according to this. So that's it. No, it's not done yet. So, okay, perfect. So it's now downloaded. I will open it in my folder. You will see here it is on my computer. So that's the file, right? So the next thing you have to do is just copy all the data. You just can click on this corner, Control C or Command C, and you go to export, and then, oh, there's data. Okay, so when there's data, you can just clean the file. And most likely I will give you the dashboard with some test data, right? That's why it's there. So I will copy again, and I will paste it right there. Okay, so once I've pasted the raw data, I'll go back to the menu, and then I can use the prepare file option right here. So when I click there, it will run the macro. This all happens automatically in the background, and it takes you straight to this shipment, shipment dashboard data, right? So it has very interesting things. Let's give you an overview of the dashboard itself. It will have the profitability, profitability. I will explain exactly how this is calculated in a second, because that's also something that is included in the macro. This doesn't come exactly from Magaya, but we process it through formulas in automation. Okay. Then it has the amount of containers, 40 containers, weight and volume, regardless of whatever measurement units you have in Magaya. The macro also transforms the weight and volume labels, so you don't have to worry about it being in kilos and pounds or whatever. If you have your system in kilos, then you will know it's kilos. If you have your system in pounds, then you know it's pounds. Okay. So first of all, volume and weights. Actually, that's the last one. So let's start from the beginning. It's a lot of data, so sometimes it takes a while. So look at this chart, it automatically updated. So it's the profitability compared with the previous year, right? So you have the months here, 23 and 22, January, February, March, April, May, right? And then for June, you only have 22 and the rest of this year, right? So we have data up to May. So that's why it appears like that. So you have a comparison right here. Then we have shipments by mode of transport, right? We have several mode of transport in this database: air, FCL, LCL, vessel, road order, fulfillment, blank, that happens, air containerized, basil, etc. Of course, customize mode of transport by division in case you do have divisions. Top 10 clients in this little chart with the data right there. By shipment count. Then you have shipments by status, right? That's Magaya status. Then you have shipments by origin country. And then shipments by, not actually by port, that's origin ports. And then shipments by destination port, right? Finally, you have sales by sales rep, right? Or shipments by sales rep. And then you have volume and weight. So I think weight is the bars. Yeah, weight is the bars and volume is the line, right? Also on that like timeline, 2023, 2022. So now something really cool here is the filters. So let's go back at the top, right? So right now we have, I believe, all the filters on. And then let's start by explaining this timeline. So this timeline will have all the data from different periods. You see how it's showing by year 2022, 2023. You can also do quarters. So we'll show you 22 and 23 by quarters. My favorite one, which is months, right? So you can analyze, let's say, the data of the first semester of 2022 only. So you just drag the mouse and select whatever you want, right? So let's do up to June. So by doing so, this is connected to plenty of tables that are fitting these dashboards. So all of the data will automatically update. You see how it changes automatically. So it does so for all of the charts and graphics here. Okay, does that automatically. You don't have to do anything. So that's of course not the only filter that we have. We have by salesperson, right? So we just can select one, or you can select multiple at the same time by clicking on this little multi-select option right here in the slicer, right? So again, that will automatically change the data again. You see, as soon as we go to the dashboard tab, it updates, okay? Also, very important, it has all the layouts. Sometimes you just want to analyze houses, sometimes you just want to analyze masters, etc. So this is how you do that. Then of course you can analyze by mode of transport. So let's suppose we only care about ocean for now. So I hit ocean, go back there, and again all the data is updated automatically. Okay, now let's do direction. So this import or export. So let's do only export. Let's put back the air one just a second here to give it a little more data, and then look at all the mode of transport, right? This all will be saved in your database, of course, customized to your liking, but they will appear here anyway as soon as you upload the export file. And then you have the billing client column. This is super important because you can analyze specific customers, you can analyze specific carriers, specific ports by origin or destination, and countries by origin or destination as well. So let's put back all the data here in the timeline, just so we have a little more data here, but we can demonstrate this exactly how it works. So you see how that's different now, different numbers, different charts, different everything, right? So one of the cool things is that profit column that we have, that it's in the export file fitting everything. So this is something that we do automatically here on this column, right? And we are prorating the income, the liquidated profit. This is a column that you add based on the master name, right? Of a shipment, validating that the income and the cost belong to the same consolidation, right? So by doing that, we make sure All of the data is prorated by income between houses. So that way, because only the houses have billing clients, that way you can, and salespersons, you can know exactly who's generating those profits. Okay, that's something that we already automated and tested thoroughly, so we are 100% sure that works really good. And just in case you need it, we also have this table view, which is a pivot table with all the data in case you want to export that or maybe create your own charts with this, which of course you are absolutely free to do. Okay, so this is pretty much that. I will just enable all of the filters again and demonstrate one last time. This is a lot of data, guys, so it might be a little slow. It depends on your, of course, your computer power, but that is amazing. So you can analyze each of your divisions, departments, exports, imports, mode of transport, type of shipments, master's house, all of that you can analyze with these cool graphics in one single tool. Okay, completely free for you guys. Iteration number 2 for this quarter. Hopefully we will create newer and cooler ideas every quarter and share them with you. Please share this video and material with your fellow agents, employees, and anybody who can benefit from this, as it's completely free. Thank you so much.